Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
So, you want to know how much the payout is for the Mr. Cooper lawsuit, and the simple answer is that it's complicated, but we're going to break it down. The main lawsuit everyone is talking about right now stems from the massive data breach that happened in late 2023, affecting nearly 15 million current and former customers. For this specific class action lawsuit, there is no official payout amount yet, and anyone who tells you a specific dollar figure is guessing. That's because these legal processes take a very long time. Right now, multiple lawsuits are being combined into one large case, and from there, lawyers for the plaintiffs will either negotiate a settlement with Mr. Cooper or the case will go to trial. This could take months, or more likely, years to resolve. However, we can look at what the lawsuits are asking for and what similar data breach settlements have paid out in the past to get a good idea of what to expect. The lawsuits are demanding compensation for several types of damages. First, there's reimbursement for out-of-pocket expenses. This means if you paid for credit monitoring services, credit freezes, or other services because of this breach, you could be paid back for those costs. You'll need to have receipts and proof of payment. Second, there's compensation for your time. Dealing with a data breach is a hassle. You have to check your credit reports, make phone calls, and monitor your accounts. Settlements often include a payment for this lost time, which is usually a smaller, flat-rate amount. Third, and most importantly, is compensation for actual financial losses. If you were a victim of identity theft or fraud that can be directly traced back to the Mr. Cooper breach and you lost money, the settlement will aim to cover those losses. This is where the payouts can be much larger, but it requires extensive documentation and proof that the breach was the cause of your loss. So what's a realistic payout? Looking at past settlements like the one for Equifax, most people who only claim lost time and minor expenses might receive a payment somewhere between $25 and $125. It's typically not a huge windfall for the average person. The total settlement fund might be in the tens or hundreds of millions of dollars, but remember that money has to be split between millions of affected customers, after the lawyers take their fees. For now, the most important thing you can do is take advantage of the 2 years of free credit monitoring Mr. Cooper offered. Keep an eye on your mail and email for any official notices about the class action settlement. Eventually, a settlement administrator will set up a website where you can file a claim. Don't confuse this with the older 2020 settlement Mr. Cooper had with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which was about mortgage servicing errors. That was a completely different issue and that money has already been distributed. The bottom line for the 2023 data breach lawsuit is that we must wait for the legal system to do its work. There is no payout amount set yet, but compensation will likely be tied to the specific damages you can prove. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be following this case closely and will post updates as they become available. If you found this information useful, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future updates.